In the Reacher Season 3 finale, Paulie loses his fight with Jack Reacher, but he had a chance to win if he hadn't lost one crucial chance. From the very beginning, Reacher Season 3 is filled with many great moments. In its opening minutes, the season distinguishes itself from its predecessors with a gripping revelation that Reacher is working secretly for the DEA. As the Alan Ritchson character battles to hide his identity from the antagonists, Reacher Season 3 only becomes more captivating from this point on. The finale, which finally offers a one-on-one confrontation between Reacher and Paulie, is the high point of the season. After establishing the conflict between the two titans in its first few episodes, Reacher Season 3 takes viewers through a brutal struggle that never lets them get bored. The struggle between Paulie and Reacher in Season 3 also shows that Paulie could have easily murdered the Alan Ritchson character if he so desired. But he made a single choice that led him to dig his own grave. Reacher approaches Paulie from behind and tries to strangle him to death as their confrontation starts. Reacher is devastated as Paulie throws him to the ground, stopping him from completing the task. Reacher tries to take the simple road by grabbing a gun off the ground after realizing that Paulie is far stronger than him. But Paulie, who insists they fight like men, reaches the gun before him and kicks it away. Paulie could have killed Reacher and put an end to the conflict permanently because he grabbed for the gun before Reacher in the early stages of the altercation. But when Reacher says he wants to fight without a gun, Paulie seems to be underestimating him. He sets the ground rules for the fight because he thinks his physical strength and fists will be sufficient to defeat Reacher. He has no idea that by throwing away the rifle, he has caused his own demise. At first, Paulie appears to be in the stronger position because of his enormous size, which easily overwhelms Reacher. But in the end, Reacher makes a huge return by showcasing his intelligence and combat prowess. Reacher, who was first subdued by Paulie, regains his strength in the last battle and nearly drowns Paulie as they tumble into the sea beyond Beck's house. Paulie continues to return, but Reacher continues to test his limits, forcing the villain from Reacher Season 3 to retract his claims. Paulie breaks his own rule and points the enormous gatehouse gun at Reacher toward the end of the conflict because he feels so exhausted and broken. By choosing to use the gun, he proves that he is no longer in control of the situation, even though he feels like he has won the battle. The fact that the gun's barrel smashes in his face as he pulls the trigger makes this even more clear. Reacher informs Paulie as he draws his last breaths, "You may be bigger and stronger, but I'm smarter." This makes it clear that Paulie had the ability to defeat Reacher, but his arrogance eventually overcame him. Long before the Alan Ritchson persona deceived him into taking his own life, he had the opportunity to terminate the war in the Reacher Season 3 finale. But his hubris and conviction that physical prowess would be sufficient to defeat Jack Reacher had blinded him. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.